Okay, you guys, this is our little next dirty YouTube video, quick and dirty. I got a frame here. I gotta put some glass in it. This is pretty much what I'll be using, my new clamps. I'm using the T-square to cross the glass so I can guide my cutter right here. Okay, how to use these two to clean the frame so I can get all the old gook out, the old caulking, whatever was in there. Tape measures so I can get hopefully a precise measurement. Pair of gloves to handle glass. These are readers for an old guy like me. They're not mandatory. Since I cleaned the frame out now, I'm going to put the glass up here. I'm going to cut it. I'll show you my setup for cutting the glass, and I'll take measurements. And then after I cut the glass, I'll caulk it. I'll show you when the glass is in the frame. Then when the caulking dries, the first bottom bead, I'll actually put a bead on the top. So I'll have two beads, one on the bottom of the glass and one on top of the glass. This helps keep the glass in place so we don't have no issues popping out later on. Weather, heat, cold, whatever. It's worked good here. We use oil-based caulking. If you could use urethane or quad 4, something that's made for exterior caulking, which expands and contracts well with heat and cold, that would be preferred. Okay? Give me a few minutes while I do my setup. If you guys got any questions while I'm making the quick and dirty video, let me know. Okay, I'm about ready to cut. One of the most important things before you lay down your glass on your table, it should be free of any debris. You don't want any chunks of old caulking or anything underneath. You don't have a chance when you snap the glass the wrong way. So using a brush or something on the table before you lay your glass down, make sure you got everything off is good. Okay, not just a scrape or something like that. See how I got my level going across? That's my guide. My new Bessie clamps. First time I'm using them. Not just for scoring drywall, but also for other projects. Okay, so you see I got my guide, and I also got some weight there, so when I do score my line, hopefully I get a nice clean snap. Usually the culprit is this guy right here. It's old. You haven't cut glass in a very long time, go get a new one. Keep it in oil so you don't rust it out. And when you are cutting it, there's a guide there. See that bottom guide right there? Keep it off that bottom guide. Just keep the wheel so if you're putting it down here, just keep the wheel on the glass. Okay, don't keep the guide down, keep only the wheel on the glass. And you should be able to score a nice clean line. So you should be one clean movement from this side all the way over to the other side. Okay, you shouldn't be going back and forth, none of that. Should be one clean movement. You might have to hold your guide down while you're doing it in the middle till you get your second half, but that should be it. If I had smaller pieces of glass, I might snip it here, but the way I'm going to snip it is I'm going to put my gloves on. I'm going to grab this side, and I'm going to grab the other side, and I'm going to pull the score to the edge over here, and then I'm going to pull pressure and snap it there over the edge. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Let me turn the camera off, unless I can find a way to put my camera and you guys can watch this. That would be nice, because I don't have a place to put my camera right now. Or do I? It's not so easy for me. But don't have anything else here. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, let's try that, see if I get lucky. See if you guys can watch me score it. And then pull it out and quick snap. Hopefully it comes out nice and clean. Again, this should be the blade touching, not the bottom edge. You can apply pressure. And when you start, nice clean roll, okay? Nice clean line. That felt okay, except for in the beginning. The beginning felt a little rough. So if this is 26, I only have to cut 20 on the other side. I should be okay if it's a little bit off. That's pretty good. Oh, look at that, I'm off. See? Everybody said the front over here didn't quite feel right. But it's okay, I'm only cutting 20 on the other side. So I think we're okay so far. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video till I set it up for the next cut. A little time consuming, so excuse me. I'll show you the cut here anyway, sorry. You guys can see the cut there. And right there is where I made my mistake. I said the first part I went back and forth a little bit. I didn't feel like I cut it right. This is a long cut, 36 inches. Not an easy cut to make. So it can happen. But I do have enough glass to compensate for my 20 inches. And this is all 26 here. From that edge to this edge. Okay, we're about ready to make our second cut. We'll set up again. And I'm hoping I can figure out a way how to show you guys this cut over here. And I think this might be a little bit better than the previous showing. So let's try that angle, see if that looks a little bit better. And we'll measure it, see if we're good. And again, we got our weight holding the glass. And we got our line held down, our score line with the T-square. And we're going to use the cutter and we're going to use the blade, not the bottoms where the surface is, just the blade itself. Alright, so give me a minute. And I'll put my finger on here and I'll try to make this one clean score. Again, a little bit of trouble there, but I'm a little nervous on the edge there. So I'm going to score this again. Okay, I think I'm good there now. Might be a little rough, but it should come out okay. It came out nice. I have a little funky part over there, but that's fine. I can work with that. I can work with that just fine because it got a sore spot in the frame. So that'll be just fine. I guess I don't have it perfected down in my first part of the cut. Got to figure that out. Stuff out of the way, see what I got here. And I got exactly what I'm looking for, 20 in here. And 26, almost dead spot even. So I should be pretty good. I should be able to fit it. Let me pause the video while I start fitting it. Hopefully it comes out. I'll dry fit it first before I do the cork and all that. So I want to make sure I got no issues. I'll pause the video. Okay, I got my frame there and my glass underneath. I'm going to pick it up with my gloves on. And I'm going to dry fit it, see if it fits before I cork it. If I don't do that, if I don't take this last step, I can get in trouble washing this. And like I said, I have one edge that's off. You guys might be able to see that edge right there. But there's a gap underneath there where it fits underneath the frame itself. So I should be able to just slide it in with a little bit of corking. And I have a nice tight fit. I'm going to pick up the camera, move my hand, and show you guys where I'm at with my fit. Okay. Let's say this is a good job. It's okay job. There's my area where I'm a little bit off. But you see I'm in the frame. I'm in the frame there. I'm in the frame all the way down here. And up here. And the bottom of the frame looks like I gotta pick it up. Oh, I get up a little bit. And now I'm at the bottom of the frame. So we gotta check the top of the frame, make sure I'm good up there. Yep, I'm good up there. There's the part I said I was off a little bit, but I ain't worried about it. A little bit of corking on that and we're good to go. Okay, that's not too bad. At least for illustration. I think you guys got most of the steps. After this, all I do is gotta put a bead of corking, put the glass back in place, wait for that to dry 2-3 hours, and then put another bead of corking on top, and I'm all done. Okay, I think you guys got the basics of this. And again, I'm using oil-based corking for climate change, hot, cold, whatever, windy. It works pretty good. That flexibility with the oil-based corking works pretty good. I wouldn't use anything latex, quad 4, some kind of urethane exterior corking would be just fine also. Or even prefer if you can find that. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Any questions, just ask. Okay, my battery's about dying. Gotta move a little fast here before I kill the battery of my phone. Everybody has their own methods for corking. I think if you run a clean bead, it looks neater.
than to run an inconsistent bead. Doesn't look as good. I tend to put a little piece on the end there so I can snap it off later on, and the caulking gun is, or the tube is not dry, and I can just snap off that piece. Some people put a screw in it. It's up to you what you want to do. That rough edge I'm going to put in the top there. And I gotta move this down. There we go. Okay. The silicone, you can use a razor blade to clean this up later on. See, I got the bead on the bottom, and I can clean that corner up over there with a razor blade. Over here, up there with a razor blade, because it turns like a rubberized material. It's actually 100% silicone. 100% silicone. Okay, works good in these kind of conditions. Then when I put that top bead on there, you won't see that corner so much. And I would not do this with one bead. I would only do this with 2 beads. Okay, this works great on storm glass. So this is only a single pane. If you have a double pane, you probably have to send it out to a factory where they put that seal in for you, stuff like that. So storm windows, something like this, very old windows, single pane windows, you should be fine. Any questions, just ask, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.